Hey beauties and fellas, thank you for watching. Welcome to the first episode of 2022 of Risque with Jenny, a Girlcast. Today's topic, we're going to be speaking about work-life balance. And I'm going to introduce to you Miss Tisha Thornton.
Hello.
I've known Tisha now for 18 years.
Don't tell it.
Yeah,
Don't tell
it's been 18 years since I met her. And the reason I asked her to be on the show today is because Tisha has been extremely instrumental in my life when it comes to reaching goals, having a positive attitude, and multitasking. I'll let her introduce herself and speak a little bit about, what you do and such.
Oh, wow. I'm with Tisha Thornton. I am the owner and of Sweet Tea's Catering, and also I work a full-time job too. I've been knowing Jenny
a long time. A long time.
This is, just good people right here and good energy. And, I'm just Tish.
She says she's just Tish, but she definitely has been, like I said, she's been a major role model in my life. I met her when I was obviously younger, and I've been through a lot, and she's always been here for me. And so for that, I say thank you. And not just being a friend, sometimes you have friends that are there to hang out with and chill with and have a great time, but the talks that Tisha and I have are about real life. It's real life things that we go through. It's trials, it's tribulations, it's the good times, it's the bad times, it's the sad times. And she's always been there for me and has always been able to balance her personal life with her professional life.
I try.
You try. Always. So how is it? What do you say to yourself every day when you're ready to get up to go to work and you have projects you have to do, and there's a lot on your plate, no pun intended, because she does have a catering business.
I haven't always been good at it, that's for sure. But I decided to kind of take control of my own life. So I kind of start my morning off right, meaning whether I'm praying, I'm meditating, just taking out at least an hour just to kind of sit there and kind of get all my thoughts together. Because if you start the day chaotic, that's the way it'll be. So that hasn't come easy, that's for sure. So I just, at this point in time in my life, this is something that I do. I just take time in the beginning to start my day off right. Sometimes I don't even answer the phone, and I just I do that just to get that me time.
Yeah, she's definitely taught that to me. That phone could be such a distraction, let me tell you. I definitely am guilty of first thing waking up my eyes opening and just grabbing that phone. And it's just like, it's by habit sometimes. So she's definitely helped me with putting that away and just having some time to meditate. And I didn't even know what meditation was. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I do it correctly, but I know that it's something that works for me. It helps me. Right. So same thing. Like, I make sure I get up in the morning, have a positive attitude, and there has been a lot of times where I already know that my day is going to be challenging. You've seen my calendar. I've seen your calendar. We need someone in the background to manage these calendars, but it's like you said, having that positive energy, having that positive outlook, and just manifesting that you are going to have a good day. That's it. Right? We always speak of that. She's one of my buddies on the way to work. I'm either on the phone with her or I'm on the phone with my niece, and we're just speaking about the day and what's coming our way and how we're going to handle it. And at the end of the day, it always ends the same. We've tackled it. We did what we had to do, and we're ready for the next. So that's what brings me to this topic, is because we're always ready for the next. How do we find balance in that?
Right. I mean, let me tell you, it gets scary sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I get scared, especially like with catering. I have like 4 and 5 events at one time on one day, and I'm like, what the hell? How am I going to do this? But
like, what'd you get yourself into? Can you do it?
Yeah, and I just try to just organize myself, prioritize, and I always just pray in the morning. Everything I do, I just pray. I'm not no perfect Christian and all that. Listen, nobody's perfect, but I'm like, look, God, you just orchestrate my day. You lead me. Tell me what you want me to do, how you want me to do it, and I'm going to just rock out with it. And that's how I approach my day, So it's not always perfect, but that's the only way that I know how to start it.
Well, I've witnessed this one with 3 phones back and forth. I'm going to imitate you right quick. I love doing this. I love impersonating people. So this is Tisha, right? Bling! Sweet Tea's Catering, can I help you? Oh, this weekend? Sure, no problem. She looking at her calendar, like shaking her head, like, I can't take this. I can't do this order, but sure, no problem. Can you hold on 1 second? The other phone's ringing. Oh, yeah, we'll be there this weekend. This is her juggling the phones. I get so mad at her sometimes. The thing is that I think that you and I are alike when I say that we don't know how to say no. Mm-hmm. I know for myself that's something that this year I said I wanted to start practicing. I need to learn how to say no, and that's not a bad thing. Mm-hmm. We're only one person. Mm-hmm.
And saying no is good. It's good for you.
I've just learned that myself. And I used to feel, oh my goodness, growing up, I remember I just wanted everything to be right. I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted to be the one who did it. I didn't want anyone else to touch it, whether it's an event, and like, let me do it. It's mine. It's mine. Mm-hmm. Oh, I've gotten good at delegating. Like you, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. I have no problem with
because
that.
because you have, especially if you're a leader, you know how to delegate things, like you're able to, your mind thinks differently than the average person. Mm-hmm. So I think I told you this a few weeks ago with your job, like you got to be able to say, hey, I need you to do this, that, and the third, and just make sure that whatever task that you assign is completed. Like our mindset is a little bit different, Mm-hmm. So I had to come to the grips of really kind of saying to myself, like, okay, Tish, you're a leader. So how do you execute tasks, and are you speaking clear enough for your people to understand? Mm-hmm. And, again, that doesn't come overnight, but it just comes as time goes by. You learn to do those things a little bit more.
Yeah, I've often learned to slow down. I'm super fast paced, so when I'm spitting things out, like I know what I want done, but sometimes I'm not articulating that in the right way for that person to understand it. So I've noticed that, like, Jay, you got to slow down. Not everyone is speaking your language, although I would want them to, but they're not.
They don't. And the thing about it is, you're talking so fast, or you are the type of individual that you're speaking before that person can finish. There may be one thing that you're missing. Like you gotta be able to learn the art of communication, and that takes time too. So I personally, I like to let people talk, because I learn a lot. You can learn good and bad during that whole process, right? So so those are things that I've learned too.
Excuse us if we seem a little distracted. We're looking over at the kitchen, and we have a fine chef cooking up a meal.
Yeah, not the chef in the house.
You guys need to follow
with a t-shirt with the arms hanging out, Jay.
Shank on Instagram. They're here. They're cooking up some. What are we having? Chef, what are we having tonight?
Shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits.
Do tell.
Yes. So we're kind of distracted, peeping over there and taking a look. And look at these cute tumblers. Like, who do I think I am?
I love it.
Thank you to Little Print Shop Boutique. Follow them. This is my girl Bernice. That is amazing. She's so crafty, and she always comes through with personalized gifts, and they're so cute. I really feel like I'm somebody.
You are, girl.
I am.
Yes.
So talk to me a little bit more about your ventures.
Whoa.
You just moved back from Maryland.
Yeah, I needed to do that. Other than that, just being busy, and I enjoy what I do. I love to cook. I love people, when they're eating the food, they smell, like all that stuff. It makes me like excited. I don't know. I'm so corny. I love that stuff.
No,
right?
that's good. That's your passion. You found a passion. You found your niche. I love to talk, so that's why I started this podcast, because I love to talk. It's my thing.
Yes.
I could take nothing and turn it into some type of conversation.
Yes, you can. But let's talk about you. How do you balance things out? Maybe, you're a commissioner, you do foundational work, you work at Rutgers. Like, you talk about me, but, you're busy too. So how do you balance it out? How do you start your day off?
Like I said, you really taught me about meditation and just speaking to God. I am a strong believer in God. I feel like I've been through a lot, most things that, you know, a lot of things that most people probably haven't been through. And if it weren't for my faith in God and the family support that I have, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at. So meditating, praying, and just having that faith and being positive. There's so many things that have happened to me that the next person will probably just, you know, crawl in a ball and not want to leave their room or be in a dark hole, you know. And I'm referring to the loss of my son. I have, for those of you that don't know, I have a 9-year-old son who passed away, and that was really trying. And at the time, my older son was only 4 years old, so I knew that I had to be there for him, you know. I couldn't give up on life because I had this other precious life that, you know, was my responsibility to take care of. And now that 4-year-old is 21 and he takes care of his mama. How lucky am I that he takes care of me? Perfect example. I walked in yesterday from work and he's like, "Ma, did you eat?" And I'm like, "You know I didn't." And he's like, "I know I'm responsible for your dinners. What you feel like eating?" So it's like how the tables turn. But again, you have to find your purpose and what pushes you to want to do good, number one, and to come through for people. I know at the end of the day, a lot of people do count on me. They count on me, whether it's at work, whether, you know, it's running the foundation in my son's memory, being a commissioner now. People really do count on me, and I don't want to let them down. So I always find a way, but God is number one.
Right.
God is definitely number one. And in between all that work, I love my playtime too. Y'all know this. I find a way to play.
Yes, she does. And she always like, "T, you want to go out?" I'm like, "Girl, I'm tired."
I find a way to play. I am at a new chapter in my life. I'm going through a divorce. It should be final soon. Fingers crossed. That's coming, and I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this new chapter and this living, this life. I'm living. I had this conversation with someone the other day that, you know, while my girls were in college and having parties and just hanging out, going to the movies, going to the mall, I was taking care of a sick child. I didn't get to do those things. So I'm doing them now, and I'm finding balance in doing it. At the end of the day, I can have fun and party, but my job is always done.
Well, you got to enjoy your life.
Always
I mean,
done.
if you sit around here and, you know, it's work, you're going to sit back and look, you're like, wow, what did I do? I don't want to be 70 or 80 years old and I'm like, damn, I didn't do anything. You know, I choose to live now. You know, yes, it gets hectic. Yes, the schedule get crazy. We all know that. But those little breaks help you. It kind of replenishes you, you know?
Absolutely.
So, I mean, me personally, I'm like, anytime that I can take off or I can just enjoy a little bit of peace, some sanity, I go for it. Even if it means like a Sunday. Like on Sunday, I just chill. Like if I don't have to cook or anything like that, Sunday I'm watching ID channel probably.
I struggle with that. I struggle with finding time to respite in a sense. I always feel like I need to be doing something.
But you have to. But you've chilled out sometimes.
I have. I just started watching Bel Air. Oh God, that show.
You got me on that show, yeah.
That Uncle Phil can get it.
Oh God, Jenny, come on, be for real.
That new Uncle Phil, he can get it.
Well, Uncle Phil is fine. I'm not gonna lie.
God. Even that Jeffrey, please, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey really not that fine.
Oh, he's fine.
He's fine since he's in a suit. That's why.
That suit be changing you, men. Walk around in a suit all day. Pump my gas in a suit. Load up my car in a suit.
Yeah.
Come fix my kitchen sink in a suit.
Jeffrey has this this air about him, like he's like, you know. He's very confident in who he is. But
that definitely, oh God, we are going so off topic, but this is great. The confidence is what attracts me to a man.
Well, that's Jeffrey.
That confidence, I'm telling you, it don't matter what you look like.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say that.
If you have confidence, your swag is just totally different.
Right.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I'm just saying, but back to the point.
I get sidetracked real quick.
She always gets sidetracked. So, but the bottom line is this. We need to be able to take our time for ourselves. That's our time that we can regroup. You know, like when I went on my first vacation, well, I'm not going to say that. When I went on vacations before, I was like, it took me like 2 days to kind of just chill, kind of debrief, right? I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. When I'm on vacation now, no phone. That's it. The staff call, look, I'm on vacation. I don't want to answer the phone. Figure it out. You know?
How do you stay away from social media? Because, you know, like when you're away, you want to post that you're away. Like, you know, you want to show where you're at. Like, so that's distracting you and you're on your phone.
Jay, that's a good point. I mean, social media is what it is, you know, but my thing, now, I kind of pick and choose what I want to put up. You know? If I want to just hide away and just chill, then that's what I'm going to do. You know, and you have to be. Excuse me?
The chef said, "What about love?"
The chef said,
"What about love?"
love?
You're supposed to be making the shrimp and grits. What are you talking about? Just make that food.
What about love? Talk to us, brother.
You talk about balancing working home life and everything. What about love?
Well, I don't know yet about love because I'm single. I've been single now for 2 years.
Well, you know, a lot of people. Listen to this. A lot of people make work their lover.
That's my issue right now.
That is never true balance. But I am guilty of that. I made work my lover, and work can't give you love back.
It really
you could get really so engulfed in work, like you just like I gotta work, I do this.
Work damn sure can't give you orgasm.
It can't give you nothing.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends who at the workplace.
No, she's so silly. But you see what she's in a whole nother podcast here. But it is true, work can't give you what you need. And that's what I'm saying, Rodney. I don't want to be 50, 60 years old and like, damn, I had missed all these great opportunities for great men or great women. I'm talking, for both sexes, right? And be like, damn, I missed that. And this person was really good to me. But no, I'm working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do that. I want to leave myself open and say, you know what? This is work. I want to be more welcoming to love. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Welcoming to opportunity.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Always an opportunity.
So thank you, Mr. Rodney. What do you say about love?
Nothing. I love to cook.
So that's your lover? Cooking?
So how do you balance, Mr. Rodney?
I don't. I do one or the other.
Oh.
Okay. And that works. That works for people.
All right. That works for him. All right. Well, anyway. So that's what he said.
Speaking of relationships, though, I already selected the next topic, and it's going to be about first dates. What questions should you be asking? Yay? Nay? Or what are the do's and don'ts? Like, I haven't dated in 15 years. Like, it's totally different now than what it was back then.
I can't speak to that.
So, listen, I'm going to start taking applications come May. Applications will be accepted.
I can't speak to that.
And I'll have my son vet all of you gentlemen who are interested. But I will have to find some balance. Right now, I know how to balance my lifestyle at this moment and my work. I don't know if I'm going to be good with balancing a man. And
so what happens if you do meet somebody and he's really serious about you? And he's like, look, Jay, I want to make this work, blah, 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 blah. What are you going to do?
He's going to have to offer me my dream job.
Oh, okay.
What's my dream job, you ask?
What is it? I don't even want to know.
Laying poolside, sipping on some mimosas, looking cute, having dinner ready. I could do all that. I'll be the best wife.
Oh, my God. Amber said Jeffrey can get it. I can't.
Oh, yes. I'm with you, Amber.
Amber, Jeffrey can get it? Really?
Jeffrey can get it. Uncle Phil can get it. Shoot. Push me a little further and Will could get it too.
No, Will, I think Uncle Jeffrey is really, really, really fine.
Jeffrey, the butler Jeffrey?
No, Uncle
Phil.
Uncle Phil, yeah, Uncle Phil. He's fine. That's a fine man right there. God bless him. That's a fine man.
Look how she wants your God up here. God bless him.
He is fine. Oh my. What?
Oh God, he's fine.
Damn.
Right,
But he doesn't even look like the real Uncle Phil. Like, Uncle, why did they do that to the real Uncle Phil? Like, really? They should have just had him like this Uncle Phil, right?
No. Then we wouldn't be speaking. What? Who?
I'm talking about the old.
The original?
Yeah.
He played the part.
Anyway.
I love this twist on it. It did take me a little bit in the beginning. The first episode, I was like, I really wasn't catching on. But since they all had the same names, then it drew me. If they had different names, it wouldn't have been.
But you see how Uncle Phil balances his life too.
Oh,
he's about his family.
You
see, he's about his family. He loves his wife. He adores his wife.
Yes,
he loves the children. But he about his business. That's what I'm talking about. Lord, let him send him my way.
Let me manifest. I gotta say, let me manifest. Send me an Uncle Phil.
Oh my God, you got Sage.
Send me an Uncle Phil. Sage, just I'm gonna go sage my bedroom.
That's so silly. I can't with you,
Uncle Phil.
But seriously, you see how it's
perfect.
portrayed, like how he balances out his life. Like he's a husband, he's a dad, he's our uncle, like businessman. Like he balances it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, that's TV. You know what I'm saying? But I really believe that can happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely, without a doubt. I give it to all you moms out there that have little ones, you know. Like I said, I have a 21-year-old, so I definitely don't have to be on top of him. But the moms who are juggling kids and going to work and having, you know, whether they're married or having, you know, a personal life, like that, I don't even know if I can do that right now. Like that, having a kid right now that young, it's like, first of all, can you even afford it? Everything's so expensive.
I love the kids, but you know,
I love the children.
TT love the kids, but I don't know. I do love the kids, Jay. God knows I do.
The reason why she's saying this is because every time she meets someone, if they have a child, they done.
Oh no, I'm not like that.
I am. The children.
I love the kids. God knows I do. But I raised my children already.
Exactly.
You know, like my kids out there.
We can be stepmoms. She's starting.
Anyway, go ahead, Jenny. What else we want to talk
I
about?
will be a good stepmom.
You will. I will be.
The children love me.
I'll probably be a good stepmom too. But
as long as the kid's under 25.
I'm too busy to be a stepmom though.
If they're 25 and older, then what?
Then we straight.
They don't have a problem. Listen. I'm at the age where I could go for the son or the father.
Ooh,
so you don't know.
Rodney.
That's balance. I could go for the son or the father.
Listen, Rodney, if they're 20 and above, I'm good. It's hard. When they're young, it's hard.
At 20, it's definitely hard.
I'm saying, I'm like, you want to go to the park? How was your grades? You did good in school? I don't know how to do that anymore. You know?
Yeah.
So I'm trying.
You're going to cook them a good meal, though, right?
You got some noodles? What you want? What's the things that Chef Broad D? You want to do all that no more?
Hey, a real chef don't even know what Chef Broad D is. You know how to talk.
You know, so my thing is like, I love the kids, but you know, I can't do it.
I don't know. I don't want to say that I can't. I joke around a lot. Like if I meet someone and they say they have kids, like obviously, you know, my eyebrow raises. However, I do feel like I could be a stepmom.
Jenny.
I could make me some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, some macaroni and cheese, and put them on the bus.
Rodney, Jenny, please. You're lying to yourself.
I can do it. I know I can do it.
You be like, girl.
That conversations in the morning will be way different.
You be like, girl, I can't do it. I'm telling you. But let's see, what do we have on here? You can get Uncle Phil and get what? Who is that? I can't. Selena said.
I'm being reckless over here.
Selena said she
Uncle Phil's real name and tag him in this.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Somebody find Uncle Phil's real name. It's something with an A.
Oh my God, Uncle Phil.
And tag him on this so he can hear us.
So let's look at some of the messages. Let's look at some of the messages, Jay. You want to scroll?
No, I'm not scrolling.
Oh my God, you're so disrespectful. He's our guest. Oh my God.
I don't know if you can
it's
do
nice. Yeah. These are people saying things. These people on the
Hey Tanya.
Hey T. Hi Brielle. That's Brielle. Huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, so you know I'm open to topic suggestions. You guys want to send me some suggestions. You guys want to be on the show. Listen, at the end of the day, I just really want to have a good time. I don't know if you guys listened to my first episode, which was months ago. I stated that the reason I started this is because I do love to talk. You know, we sit around the table for hours. Hours go by and we're just talking about everything and anything. I remember as a child, like I was so good in school, my grades, but every time, you know, when you got those handwritten reports, they would always send a
Talk
note to
too
my
damn
mom.
much. Talk too
Jenny's so good in class. She's doing great. And she talked a little too much.
That was Brielle.
So why not put this voice to use? So this is all about having a good time and just having open conversation, having dialogue, getting it, whether it's advice or opinions from, everyone. It's just that's my basis of doing this, And at the end of the day, empowering women. I am such a huge advocate to empower women.
Absolutely.
Being a woman nowadays is amazing. It feels so good. We are unstoppable, ladies. Whatever it is that you plan on doing, what you've been thinking about doing, stop thinking about it and do it. Do it. This is obviously catering was always your vision, and you went right in for it.
Yeah, I always cook. I was cooking since I was 10 years old. And I used to be mad as hell. My mother had me making turkey wings at 10. I'm like, why am I making turkey wings? I'm like, I don't know how to make turkey wings, so I just season them up. I'm like, what?
And look at now.
No lie, like I was like, I had always said to myself, like, why did my mother have me cooking so early?
And look.
It made no sense to me.
And now it makes all the sense
And
in
the girls in her office, she's like, my mother's name was Ned. It's like, Ned, don't have her. Why you have this girl cooking this much? Like, she's only so and so. She's like, oh, she'll be right. She know how to season food up. What the hell? Like, who does that? But like, it all kind of makes sense now. It's crazy, and I learned, I guess, from that. But the main thing is just knowing your niche, knowing your purpose. Like when I make food, it's like I make love, like in a good way.
No, absolutely.
Like.
Absolutely.
No, I'm just saying, right? You get what I'm saying.
Is that what you're doing over there? Is that what you're doing in my kitchen? You're doing all that over there?
So, who's that? Hey, sweet tea. Hey, I don't know who that is. But hey, I think that's Charles. Hey, Charles. Oh, my God. Hey, Sissy, that's my cousin. Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina. Yeah, so, cooking for me, honestly, that's my piece. Believe it or not.
It's your piece, and you are so good at it. And I'm not trying to, this. If I ever taste something I feel needs a little more seasoning or less, we're very open with each other. I can always say anything to her. But that food is just
What's
so
the best dish?
good. Oh my God.
Why she eats fried fish?
Oh my God, just like on your mac and cheese and your shrimp and grits. So we're going to have to see how that's doing over there.
That's all right, Bonnie.
I
Listen,
swear by
it's enough for love and money out here for everybody, right? Right, Jay?
Facts.
Yes. So, but, Jay, it's all like you said earlier, it's just all about balancing, and I think once you just kind of like,
that's my dog acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
She want attention too. Ava, come say hi. Come say hi to everyone. Say hi. Ava, say hi.
Ava say I ain't got time for them. So it's just like, back to your original statement, it's just all about balancing. And I think, once you kind of understand where you're at in life, and again, it doesn't happen overnight, but you can kind of, I think it's just all about structuring your day. Mm-hmm. Know what you want. Mm-hmm. Know what's needed for you. That's what makes it good. It's all about knowing what you want.
It's true.
You want chaos, then that's what you're going to have.
That's exactly what you're going to have.
You want drama, that's what you're going to have.
Mm-hmm. I love the space I'm in right now in my life. And when I think of the one thing that makes me the most happiest is my peace. Mm-hmm. My peace means everything to me. No, no drama, like just having peace. Like when I walk into my place, this is my sanctuary. This is where I feel like, obviously I can be myself, and I just feel so relieved.
You know what this girl asked me one time? This was like 10, 15 years ago. I'll never forget this. She said, what do you prefer, peace or happiness? I was automatically, I was like, I said, wait a minute.
You call yourself.
I said, I want peace.
That's right.
Because happiness is temporarily, like I always say, like you can make, let's say you get like $90,000. But what happens, you got a big bill that's $80,000. That happiness was temporary. But the peace, that's like eternal.
Oh, yeah, I learned that.
I think that's relative. I think it's relative because I could be happy with 10,000. So if I paid off like 80,000.
All right, so I'm gonna say it was. Let's say instead of, I'm with you, I'm not combating, right? So what I'm saying, if it was, I don't want to. I don't want to. So let's say it was 90,000 and your bill was
91.
Yeah.
I'd be happy I was that much closer.
And that's all right, but guess what? My thing is that we're at
looking at the cup half.
half fill.
It's perspective.
It's all based on what you because your perspective, your perception is your reality. So I get it.
You gotta find your happy language. Your happy language and everything could be like, yo, having the right guy in your life. Your happy language could be like paying all your bills off. Your happy language could be like making a good meal in the kitchen.
Right.
Your happy language could be like doing this podcast right now.
Right.
You just gotta find your happy language. And then you know what I'm saying? You gotta like, if I'm that much closer to doing it, then I'm happy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, but when I get that, I respect that. You know, I'm just saying, like, just having the peace. Peace is just like it's priceless.
Peace to me is
I can't
everything
explain it.
right
It's
now.
just so priceless. Like, I'm happy, but sometimes I'm not happy.
Exactly.
But I am at peace with certain things.
Right.
Yeah, like
You
you're
know
not
what I'm
gonna
saying?
wake up every morning happy. You know, I get up sometimes I'm like, oh God, another day. But my peace brings me happiness.
Right,
That
right.
peace brings it.
Right,
to me.
right.
And
right.
I just learned that within the last 2 years. I'm telling you, I always heard, you know, people say about your peace. And I used to be like, well, yeah, I'm cool. Like, I'm peaceful. Like, no, but that inner peace that you find within yourself brings that happiness.
Heck yeah, exactly. So yeah, peace actually goes into. I'm sorry, yeah, peace brings you happiness. You're absolutely right. Because you can be with somebody that you happy you with him, you happy at the moment,
Facts.
okay? But does that person bring you peace?
There's a
Big difference,
big
right?
difference.
You're talking now.
Hey,
Big
I'm saying,
difference.
I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying. We can be happy for the moment, right? But is he gonna bring you peace? Is she gonna bring you peace?
Peace is after the smoke clear, right?
Hey,
you can chill.
Yeah, because that joker could be like, you know, whew. You be like this
It's
joker.
like going on vacation and enjoying yourself, but you can't really enjoy the ride back.
That's right, because you know we gotta come back, and I gotta deal with all this crap when I get back.
Yeah, you acting like that on the way home.
Yeah,
That's it.
on the way home, and that ain't peace.
I hear
Or
you.
just
You feel
knowing,
me?
like, you know, in the situation that I was in, it's like you're a little on eggshells, like waiting for that person to get home. You don't know how they gonna be. Like, they gonna come up in here like the Tasmanian devil, like just destroying your peace, you know? So it's like, it definitely, you know, if you find out within yourself, there's things that you can do to walk away and meditate. You know what I'm saying? And that brings it all back to God. You know what I'm saying? The meditation, the praying. But when you are in a situation that just takes away your peace, it's like it sucks the energy out of you.
But that's if you allow it to suck the
But if
energy
you
out of you.
found peace, if you found true peace within yourself, everything else will fall.
Yeah, it's gonna fall into place.
You're only gonna attract good things.
But what is
Exactly.
Is peace within
Because
yourself?
it's gonna ooze out.
Is peace,
Exactly.
is peace within yourself just saying like I just don't give a fuck? Is that?
I don't know. I don't believe that.
It's not caring.
No, it's not caring,
You gotta-
because
you
I
gotta
definitely.
differentiate the two.
Right.
People walk around saying I just don't care, and they
really do care.
And they really do. You know what I'm saying? When you see them walk around, they don't care, and you like, damn, it's showing that you don't care. You don't even take care of yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So being at peace means you take care of yourself and everything, but you don't let stuff seep into it.
Exactly.
And people see that peace.
Exactly.
And that takes strength not to be, you know, to make sure that you don't let that negativity or whatever it is that's
But
sucking it
that's
out of
why
you.
Peace will only attract good energy.
That's
It will
right.
only attract
Good
when
energy.
You really
Right.
truly reach that point in your life. You're at peace and you're like, you know what? I'm in a good place.
Yeah.
It'll just attract. It'll just.
Yeah.
That took me, again, like I never
But it's
thought
so
about
true
that.
what you just said, Jazz. I met one of my good girlfriends. Every time I think about her, it just like really blows my mind. But she taught me how to love all over again. To love me.
Yep.
You.
Love me.
I just learned that.
You know what I'm saying? And when she did and I don't even know how her and I hooked up. We've been friends for years. But it's just like, I think God just had her to show me how to love me all over again. And when you love you,
Say
all that
it.
stuff just oozes out.
Say it, because that's what you did for me.
Most people, not just women, but most people think that having a partner and being in love is what
No.
makes them.
No,
But it
absolutely
doesn't.
not.
It doesn't make you. What makes you is when you're already. When
You
find-
need to
when
be
you love
whole
yourself.
within yourself.
Exactly.
Nobody else can bring that
And
to
when
you
you
but
attract
you.
that right person, it'll just be a bonus. But you
Exactly.
should be able to be happy
Within yourself.
Listen, when I land in a relationship, that mother effer is gonna be so lucky.
She's so full of herself, I swear.
That's that Leo.
What do you want to do this time?
I'm bringing that peace. I'm bringing that joy. Oh, he don't even know. As much as I pray for my, I don't want to say soulmate. I don't know. That sounds a little too. As much as I pray for my husband, I know he out there praying for me too. And when we come together, we are just going to be that much stronger. Because listen, I'm strong by myself. We know
It's
this.
just an addition. Yeah.
So that's adding to my strength. And that's how it should be. He should be his own person. He should have his own strength, his own peace. And when we come together, oh God, we're going to take this world.
Yes.
Speak.
But it is true,
Uncle Phil, you watching Uncle Phil?
Well, what's Uncle Phil? Is he married?
I'm sure. Listen, if he ain't taken, if he ain't starting with an A.
That's
Yes,
his name?
I follow him. I sure do.
Yeah, but Jazz, no, you're right. And I'm gonna tell you when you.
I'm gonna try to read.
What you saying?
There's a
Fork
lot.
and a spoon. Hey, fork and a spoon. Oh, that's Charles. What he say? Charles said we should what?
We should not blame anyone for what goes wrong in our life because it's our life and we choose and allow things in our life. So if something is making us unhappy, that means we're allowing the wrong. That's what we just touched on. That's exactly what we just touched on.
You got to orchestrate your day. If you want to sit around here and, allow somebody to do that, then yeah.
Allison, you said just like Noah. What you mean by that?
Oh, my God.
Noah's my son.
All right. Now, we got a lot of people. That's cool.
Yeah, this is cute. Guys, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, Uncle Willie.
That's Willie.
That's my
uncle.
Where's Tina? Where is she? Yeah, but my God, guys, thank you so much for joining. Who knew? Right, Uncle Willie, who knew?
Okay.
That's our saying. We always throw in who knew.
Wow.
Thanks for
awesome.
watching.
Yeah, we have quite a few people on it. Oh, that's my cousin Amber. Hey, Amber. Yes. All right. Yes. That's awesome.
What would you like to see on this show? What would you guys like to see? What would you like to hear? Throw some suggestions our way. Like I said, though, next month it's going to be about first dates, the do's and don'ts. So we're going to talk about that. And I definitely would love to have a man on the show so he can give us out, his perspective, a man's perspective. But
no, you're not chopped liver. You're not chopped liver.
You're not chopped liver. We're going to have you on. You're going to have to switch your many hats because speaking about balance, you have a lot going on.
How you want me to come?
Come through and say hi. Come
Say
here.
hi.
Come on. Let's see you.
I come through and say hi. What do you want me to be when I'm on your show?
I want you to be you.
Now that's women empowerment.
That's so women empowerment.
Go back on. Don't worry. Go back on. Like it never happened.
It's still on.
It's still on?
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Wow.
So no, I want you to be you, who you are. I met you how long ago?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Shoot.
I met you a long
Many
time
moons
ago.
ago.
I met you.
Go up some.
Look at that shirt though. Look at that shirt though. Who made that shirt? Who made that shirt though?
You made that shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Real quick, look. Oh, damn, I'm cooking and I'm wearing a
Yeah.
shirt.
So he has a podcast.
Ain't
He's
got nothing to do with what I'm doing, right?
Wanna go up? I think we have some messages.
Yeah.
Fix that check out.
So Jazz is trying to fix it. We got technical people here. By God, we have a whole slew of people here in the background. We got a team.
Thanks, Jazz.
And that right there just shows the love that the people that love me, I love them so much because they love me so hard. So it's like you give and you get. You give and you get all the time.
I can't be on the screen right now anything because I'm cooking, but I enjoy seeing Jay's growth, Jenny's growth and everything because like she said, we know each other for mad years. And to see all of the things that she's been through and the things that she bounced back from and who she's become today and everything is dope. So
Thank
to see
you.
her actually using her voice to speak up and let people know and everything, just how bad of enough as she is.
I would like to agree with that.
You know what I mean?
You changed a lot. Oh God.
You
thank
don't
you,
make me
Jesus.
cry.
That was it. You were like, whoo.
What do you mean by that?
You went through a lot, like, and I mean, I got this plan I have found. It says, you grow, girl. And that's you. You growing. You're growing every day. And it's a blessing. And I love it.
And you embrace it.
Yeah.
You embrace it.
Word, you don't act like you don't. It's like whether you got scars or not. It's like you don't walk around.
You don't wear it. That's right.
You know what I mean? You don't wear your scars and anything, acting like I'm broken down and anything. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? You still walk. Upright.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's good to see that.
I feel like I learned that from my son David. Like, David was very sick, and you would have never known. This boy would have been running around. I would have been yelling at him right now to stay still, because he ain't know how to stay still. So he always had a smile on his face. So it's like that's what keeps me going. I think about all the trials he went through, all the pain, all the suffering, and he never showed it. And Rod, you know this. Rod used to come to the hospital and cut David's hair. David never wanted that haircut, right? He done never wanted that haircut. So, look, we got it.
Okay. Thank you. But the thing is, outside of all of that, though, you have changed. Like, I mean, I was waiting for this day. Because it was rough. And I didn't even think I could have been a good friend at that time. Because I'm like, I'm not being a good friend because she can't get out of this.
You're my go-to
But
girl.
I realized that healing comes within, meaning that you had to realize that it was something that you had to deal with in order for healing to come, right? So, but yeah, I would agree with Rodney. You changed a lot, and yeah, we all have different, we have our obstacles to deal with. But girl, you here. Gotta rock out. Let's rock this thing out.
That's what we do.
You know what I'm saying?
We're doing this together.
I
know, and my mom is so thankful to you. How's my mom with you?
Yeah, she like...
Because this will have to deal with me.
Oh my God, I can't take it no more.
My mother is so thankful for you because you definitely were my rock when I was really at a low place in my life.
Heck yeah.
Look at your girl now.
She's back, and she's back,
And she's better than ever.
Yes, she is.
But do you get a lot of kickback from the people who you knew when you was in a bad place and as you was growing? Do you get a lot of kickback from the people who you knew all that time and anything? Do they act funny seeing how you
I think that I have run into a few people who have been like that with me. However, I have a very small, tight circle. So at the end of the day, and I'm a caring person, and I don't say this to be disrespectful at all, but it's not gonna make or break me. That's how you feeling. I'm in a good place right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. So that's just how I feel. And that comes with growth because I'm sure and I know when I was younger, I always wanted to please everybody.
Right.
I want everyone to like me.
You can't please everybody.
You cannot.
Please your damn self.
You can't. That's it. That's
Please
it. But
yourself.
I'm super thankful for all of my family and my close friends who have always been here for me. It's just been, like you said, it's been a rocky road, but at the end of the day, you just got to keep pushing.
And choose yourself first.
Yeah, I've just been learning that. I come first. I come first.
And it doesn't mean you're doing it out of conceit.
No, or selfishness. Right. No, sometimes you do need to be selfish. You have to. And I learned that. I learned that no matter what, I'm sorry, I come first. I
put yourself as a priority. And it's key if you do that.
And that comes with the whole balance. You have to have balance with that as well. So, I'm not going to walk around like, I ain't worried about you. It's about me. It's not that. There's balance. There's balance. If I take care of me, I know I'll be able to take care of somebody else because I got to take care of me first. What's the analogy that you always use for me about being in a plane, putting on that oxygen?
Hell
She
yeah.
throws that to me all the time.
I'm going for me, Jazz. I'm taking care of my ass.
Say what you
well,
say
I tell
to
Jenny,
me.
I say that all the time. I say, like when we're on a plane, you're like, listen, put your oxygen for yourself. You can't say nobody else but you. And that's how I look at life. Like if I'm not getting what I need, how am I going to be any good for somebody else? But if I'm depleted, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm filled up, I have enough of strength for the next person. Like, even like when you were going through your thing, like, I'm like, God, give me enough of strength to be strong for you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's right. That's a true friend. You don't find friends like these that are not just an ear. I've come across many of people that are ears. You were my rock. You were there for me, So
Not every ear is friendly anyway.
You're right.
What you say, honey?
Not every ear is friendly. So.
Not every ear is friendly.
Yeah.
Is what our staff is saying.
You know, TD Jakes has this thing like, y'all know TD Jakes, right? You know TD. So he had this thing years ago. He was saying how you have confidants, constituents, and comrades. When I thought about that thing, I said, oh, that's true. You got confidants. He said, he said you may only get about 2 or 3.
That's it.
Maybe 3.
That's
3,
all
you
you
lucky.
need, too.
He said you 3, you
That's
lucky.
all you need.
He said you got constituents. They act like your friend, but they really, if it ain't for what you for, then they out, right? Because a lot of times we could get our constituents mixed up with confidants, right? Then he broke it down with comrades, how they just going and just do, they just going through the turf, you're going with the flow. When you start understanding that, it's like, oh snap. It made life easy for me because I know who I'm messing with and who I'm not. You see what I'm saying? So I was able to learn that because, like you said, I came out like, I gotta please this person, or that's my friend, it's my friend. No, everybody ain't your friend. Everybody's not meant for you to have conversations with. Because everybody can appreciate your happiness.
You're so right about that. And I always feel that people are in your life for a purpose too, whether it's what's that saying? A reason, a season, or a lifetime. So there's people that have been in my life, obviously, that I wish, were around longer, meaning my son, but God had a plan for him and he had a plan for me.
But that's your angel now.
That's my angel, and I get to give back in his memory and keep his memory alive, and I truly feel that that's my purpose, is to give back. I could have been down in the dumps like, God, why me? Why did you take him from me for 9, you only gave me 9 years. Yeah, we're all on borrowed time. We're all on borrowed time.
And guess what? It's somebody, and let me make sure I say this the right way. Even though it may have been 9 years, but that could be a lifetime compared to somebody else. Because somebody may not have given all of that in 50 years. Think about it.
And he wasn't even supposed to be here for
right. 16% chance of survival, and he was here for 9 years.
So what he imparted in you just for those 9 years, compared to somebody else that didn't even ever give that's a blessing within itself.
And it's crazy when I look back, like, you think of the number 9, and that's small, it's minute, but
it's not.
He lived those 9 years.
Not
He got
only
a
did
good life.
he continued to live. Like, he continued to serve a purpose. You have people that are here their whole life and never serve a purpose.
Never.
They never.
And they don't get it until they're on their deathbed.
Exactly.
Who wants to be like that?
Yeah.
Who wants to? This little boy was happy, just like happy. You like oodles and noodles? I'm like, yeah. He was like, I love oodles and
That
noodles.
was his favorite. He would always say that to her. Do you like oodles and noodles?
You like oodles and noodles? Yeah, I love it, oodles and noodles.
Yeah.
He's like, you want some? I'll make it for you. I'm like, okay.
This is why I thank God so much too, because look, we could speak about him and my face just lights up like I beam with the smile that he always had. Like I love, because I look like him.
Does he? Does she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
You look like both the boys.
Yeah,
you do.
David and Noah,
Yeah,
for sure.
you do,
We
you
both
do.
have the same features, but you know what? My son always tells me he got longer hair than me, so he's always like, "Mom, look." He throws it down. He's like, "We twinning." We twinning.
Jay, go up. We're about to wrap up.
All right, we're about to wrap this up. Let's see what people are saying. They're waving. They're waving.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Tish.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Oh, so my niece was referring to Noah, saying that teachers used to send him home with notes saying he's too talkative, just like his mama. So true.
All right.
This has been so much fun,
Yes,
guys. I love
definitely,
it.
definitely.
So we're gonna do every month, and like I said, in April, I'm looking for a venue actually to have the next one. So I will post the date, but we definitely are gonna speak about first dates. I'm excited about this.
First date.
I'm excited about this new chapter in my life.
First dates, like what?
Like dating. I'm like, my divorce will be official pretty soon. So a bitch about to be on the market.
So
Listen, a wise woman wants and continues to keep telling me, may the best man win.
Hey,
I am accepting applications. May the best man win. They gonna be so
Ronnie, what you
lucky.
gotta say about that?
I mean,
He's speechless.
I mean,
May the best. You might say may the best woman win.
That almost never happens.
What? With what, Jay?
You said being the best man wins.
I know, right? He's speechless
That's
here.
not the word for a Girlcast.
I don't know, Roddy. It may. Oh my
Listen,
God.
they gonna be so lucky and happy with me. They ain't gonna know what hit them.
Isn't that gonna be grand?
I can't wait. Like, I envision a husband, a wife. You know, I really wanted to get married on 2/22/22, but that ain't happened.
Nah.
Bitch don't even got a boyfriend yet.
She got fleas. She got fleas.
So that's not happening. But I really wanted
3/3/23.
3/3/23. Let's see. All right.
3/23. What's this thing?
Yeah. So.
All right.
All right, guys. So thank you so much again for joining. I want to thank everyone again. I wanted to thank Dave Good for our intro music.
Yes.
He really put that together for me, and I'm super thankful. Again, Little Print Shop Boutique. Make sure that you follow them. Follow Disturbingly Random AF podcast. That's who helped me put all the tech stuff together. Our chef from Fork, Spoon, and Shank.
Yes.
Make sure you follow him.
Yes.
Make sure you follow our girl Sweet Tea.
Hey, Sweet Tea.
Hey. And you want to follow my other page. It's Not Just Cliche by Jenny, where I design t-shirts.
Oh, yes. She
and,
makes all t-shirts.
bathing suits and just cutesy stuff. So thanks so much for joining. We'll see you again next month. Have a good night. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Go out there and throw them back, because we are. Cheers.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Thank you so much.
It's so good, yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna stage you.
I need it.
Oh God. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Who sings that song? That's nice. Dave, why? That's so nice.